Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where curiosity meets the unknown. Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Antarctica. But not just the icy surface you've seen in documentaries. Oh no, we're going deeper. Literally, the question is, what's hiding below the ice of Antarctica? I'm talking about secrets so wild, so bizarre, that some folks out there swear it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Enchant civilizations, hidden lakes, even whispers of alien bases. Crazy, right? Stick with me until the end, because I promise you're gonna be blown away by what scientists and some wild conspiracy theorists have uncovered under miles of frozen terrain. Imagine this, a world beneath the ice that's been untouched for millions of years. Doesn't that give you chills? Not just from the cold? If you've ever wondered about the last true frontier on our planet, this video is for you. We'll uncover mind-bending discoveries, explore the science, and maybe even flirt with the weirdest theories out there. So, grab a blanket because it's about to get icy, and let's unravel Antarctica's hidden mysteries together. Have you ever thought about what could be under Antarctica's ice? Drop your wildest guess in the comments below. Now, let's kick things off with our first mystery. What exactly is the ice hiding in terms of sheer scale? Let's start with the basics, but trust me, there's nothing basic about this. Did you know that Antarctica is covered by an ice sheet so massive it's hard to even wrap your head around it? We're talking about an average thickness of 1.6 miles. That's over 2.5 kilometers of solid ice. In some places, it's even deeper, reaching up to 3 miles thick. It's like stacking multiple Empire State Buildings on top of each other and still not reaching the surface. Underneath all that ice lies an entire continent. Yes, a landmass bigger than Europe, completely buried and preserved in a frozen time capsule. Scientists estimate that this ice holds about 60% of the planet's fresh water. If it all melted, sea levels would rise by over 200 feet. That's goodbye to a lot of coastal cities. But here's where it gets juicy. That ice isn't just sitting there looking pretty, it's hiding something. Researchers using radar and seismic tech have mapped out what's below, and it's not just flat rock. There are towering mountain ranges, deep valleys, and even liquid water. Wait, what water in the coldest place on Earth? Oh yeah, and that's just the beginning. According to studies from NASA and the British Antarctic Survey, the bedrock beneath the ice tells a story of a time when Antarctica wasn't a frozen wasteland at all. Millions of years ago, it was a lush, green paradise. Can you imagine palm trees where penguins now waddle? So, if there's a whole world of mountains and ancient history under there, what else could be waiting to be discovered? Could there be clues to Earth's past just sitting under our noses? Rather, under the ice. All right, let's dive into something straight out of a mystery novel. Did you ever think there could be liquid water, actual lakes under miles of Antarctic ice? Sounds impossible, right? But it's true. Scientists have discovered over 400 subglacial lakes beneath Antarctica's ice sheet. The most famous one? Lake Vostok. This bad boy is one of the largest freshwater lakes in the world, spanning about 250 kilometers long and 50 kilometers wide. That's roughly the size of Lake Ontario. And get this, it's been sealed off from the surface for at least 15 million years. Maybe even 35 million. Can you imagine what kind of secrets are lurking in water that hasn't seen daylight for millions of years? Here's how it works. The pressure from the massive ice above, combined with geothermal heat from the Earth's core, keeps the water liquid even at freezing temperatures. Lake Vostok sits under about 4 kilometers of ice, and when scientists finally drilled into it in 2012, they found something incredible: signs of microbial life. According to research published in Nature and studies by the Russian Antarctic Expedition Team, these tiny organisms might be unique, evolved in total isolation. It's like finding a hidden ecosystem that's been doing its own thing for eons. But here's the kicker. Some folks wonder if bigger life forms could be down there. I mean, if microbes survived, what else could be swimming around in the dark? So, if there are hidden lakes with life under the ice, what does that mean for our understanding of, well, everything? Could these frozen waters be a key to unlocking something even bigger about our planet or beyond? Now, let's travel back in time way back. Picture this: Antarctica, but instead of ice and snow, it's covered in dense forests, ferns, and dinosaurs roaming around. Hard to believe, right? But scientists have found fossil evidence under the ice that proves Antarctica was once a tropical paradise. Thanks to core samples and studies by teams like those from the University of Leeds, we've uncovered fossils of ancient plants, pollen, and even dinosaur bones dating back over 90 million years. One standout discovery: fossils of a type of dinosaur called Cryolophosaurus, a carnivore, with a funky crest on its head, nicknamed the Elvasaurus for its rockstar vibe. These findings tell us that Antarctica was part of the supercontinent Gondwana, with a climate warm enough for lush vegetation. But here's the wild part. Some of these fossils are so well preserved under the ice that they're giving us clues about how life adapted before the Big Freeze. Could these ancient remnants hold secrets about how life on Earth survived massive climate shifts? And if the ice keeps melting, what other prehistoric treasures might pop up? So, if Antarctica was once a thriving hotspot for life, what happened to turn it into the icy desert we know today? Could there be more clues frozen in time? Let's talk about something that sounds like it belongs in a fantasy novel. Hidden beneath Antarctica's ice lies a mountain range so massive and mysterious it's been dubbed the Ghost Mountains. Officially called the Gamburtsev mountain range, this hidden wonder spans over 1,200 kilometers longer than the European Alps and has peaks reaching up to 2,700 meters. Discovered in the 1950s during seismic surveys and later mapped using radar by international teams. These mountains are a geological puzzle. Why? Because they're buried under 600 meters of ice on average, and scientists still don't fully understand how they formed. Here's the weird part. These mountains are super old, possibly over 1 billion years, yet they're incredibly rugged, which shouldn't be the case for something so ancient due to erosion. Some theories suggest tectonic activity or even massive ice flows shaped them in unique ways, according to research from Columbia University. Doesn't it make you wonder what else these hidden peaks are hiding? Could they be tied to the ancient history of our planet in ways we can't yet imagine? So, with mountains this mysterious under the ice, what other strange formations might be lurking down there? Okay, hold on to your hats, because this one's gonna surprise you. Did you know there are rivers and even waterfalls flowing under Antarctica's ice? Yeah, you heard that right. Thanks to advanced radar imaging by teams like those from the British Antarctic Survey, we've learned that meltwater from the ice above and geothermal heat create a network of rivers beneath the ice sheet. Some of these rivers flow for hundreds of kilometers, draining into subglacial lakes or even out to the ocean. But here's the jaw-dropper. Scientists discovered a massive subglacial waterfall. Taller than Niagara Falls, over 130 meters, high, hidden under the ice near the Antarctic Peninsula, as reported in Nature, Geoscience. Imagine that. A roaring cascade in the dark, unseen by human eyes for millions of years. Doesn't that just blow your mind? What else could be flowing or hiding in this underground water world? Did you know about underground waterfalls in Antarctica? Let me know in the comments if this surprised you. So, if water is moving under the ice, what does that mean for the stability of this frozen giant? Could there be more dynamic systems at play down there? Now, let's heat things up a bit. What if I told you there's fire under all that ice? Antarctica is home to active volcanoes buried beneath its frozen surface. The most notable is Mount Erebus, one of the few volcanoes in the world with an active lava lake on the surface, but scientists have found evidence of many more hidden under the ice. A 2017 study by the University of Edinburgh identified nearly 100 volcanoes in West Antarctica alone, buried under up to 2 kilometers of ice. That's a lot of potential heat. Here's why this matters. Volcanic activity could be contributing to the melting of the ice from below, speeding up the formation of subglacial lakes and rivers. Plus, geothermal heat from these volcanoes might sustain unique ecosystems in the dark depths. Could this fiery underworld be a key to understanding why parts of Antarctica's ice are thinning faster than expected? Or is there something even hotter brewing down there? So, with fire and ice mixing in such a wild way, what kind of impact could this have on the future of the continent? Let's take a little detour to space sort. Did you know that Antarctica's ice hides a treasure trove of meteorites? Over 20,000 space rocks have been found on the surface, but many more are believed to be buried beneath the ice. Why so many? Well, the ice acts like a conveyor belt, collecting meteorites that fall over thousands of years and preserving them in near-perfect condition due to the cold, dry environment. Studies by NASA and the Antarctic Search for Meteorites program show that these rocks come from the Moon, Mars, and even the asteroid belt. Here's the cool part. These meteorites are like time capsules from the early solar system, some dating back 4.5 billion years. They're helping scientists piece together how planets formed and even hint at the possibility of life elsewhere. But with so many still hidden under the ice, could the next big discovery be waiting to change everything we know about our cosmic neighborhood? So, if the ice is hiding pieces of space, what other out-of-this-world secrets might be down there? All right, let's get a little weird. Scientists have detected some seriously bizarre anomalies under Antarctica's ice using satellite data. One of the strangest is the Wilkes Land Gravity Anomaly, a massive area in East Antarctica where gravity is oddly weaker than it should be. Discovered via NASA's GRACE satellites, some theories suggest it could be a gigantic impact crater from a meteorite, up to 500 kilometers wide, way bigger than the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. Others think it's just a quirk of the Earth's crust, as noted in studies by Ohio State University. Then there are magnetic anomalies, strange fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field under the ice. Could these be signs of ancient geological events, or is there something else messing with the readings? It's the kind of mystery that gets conspiracy theorists buzzing, and honestly, who can blame them? What's really going on under there? So, with weird science like this at play, could there be explanations that defy everything we think we know? Okay, let's venture into the wild side for a bit. You've probably heard the whisper some folks believe there are alien bases or lost civilizations under Antarctica's ice. Theories range from secret Nazi bunkers built during World War II to ancient cities of a forgotten human race, even hollow Earth entrances. While there's zero scientific evidence for these claims, they've been fueled by odd satellite images and declassified military operations like Operation High Jump in the 1940s. Books like Antarctica, Alien Secrets have kept these ideas alive in popular culture. Now, let's be real, most of this is pure speculation. But isn't it fun to wonder if even 1% of these crazy ideas had some truth? Wouldn't that turn our world upside down? What if the ice is hiding something so unbelievable that science hasn't caught up yet? So, whether it's aliens or ancient humans, what other unexplainable things might be waiting to be uncovered? Finally, let's talk about how the ice itself and what's under it might be the key to our future. Antarctica's ice layers are like a history book of Earth's climate, trapping air bubbles, dust, and isotopes that date back 800,000 years or more. By drilling ice cores and studying sediment under the ice, scientists from projects like EPICA have reconstructed past temperatures, CO2 levels, and even volcanic eruptions. It's a literal time machine. But here's the sobering part. What's under the ice also shows us how fast things are changing now. Subglacial melting is accelerating due to global warming, revealing ancient landscapes but also threatening to raise sea levels. Could the secrets under the ice warn us about what's coming if we don't act fast? So, as we uncover these mysteries, what does it all mean for us and the planet? Wow, what a journey, right? We've peeled back the layers of Antarctica's ice to reveal hidden lakes, ancient fossils, mysterious mountains, underground rivers, fiery volcanoes, cosmic meteorites, strange anomalies, wild conspiracies, and crucial climate clues. It's mind-boggling to think that beneath all that frozen silence lies a world full of secrets, some solved by science, others still waiting to be discovered. Antarctica isn't just a cold, distant land. It's a vault of Earth's past, present, and future. So, what do you think is the biggest mystery under the ice? Let's keep this conversation going. If you enjoyed diving into these icy enigmas, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure into the unknown. There's so much more to explore together. Oh, wait, one last thing before you go. Have you heard of blood falls? It's this eerie, blood-red waterfall that flows out from under the Taylor Glacier in Antarctica. Discovered in 1911, scientists later figured out it's caused by iron-rich, super salty water from a subglacial lake oxidizing when it hits the air. According to studies by the University of Alaska, this water might be over 1 million years old, trapped in a salty pocket under the ice. But let's be honest, when you first see it, it looks like something out of a horror movie. Nature, you're wild. What do you think? Cool or creepy?